Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. My name is John, your host as always, and I hope you're all doing well as they always do. This is the preview of West Ham versus Burnley live at the London Stadium in the Premier League at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, live on Prime Video. As always, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website, where you can purchase some very nice retro gear from the 60s all the way through to the early 2000s, as you can see from the icon that's up here. There's also the Admiral FA Cup 1980 Trevor Brooking final shirt as well, and also other Admiral and Umbro Clout and Blue track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts, so go check those out. Any purchases made through the link in the description below, the channel commission that we would normally be getting, I'll be sending directly to Iron Supporting Food Banks. So I want to help those that are unable to help themselves, and say this channel isn't about making money. It'd be nice if I could, of course, but it's all about helping out those that are unable to help themselves. So guys, by me, get yourself a really nice shirt if you haven't already bought one, and you'll be helping those that are basically queuing up for the bread line as well. You know, it's heartbreaking. It really is heartbreaking that in this day and age, the amount of people that are reliant on food banks, especially in our local community over in Newham, it is absolutely heartbreaking. But let's talk about the game. The referee is Chris Kavanagh. His assistants are Ian Hussin and Dan Robathan. The fourth official is Tim Robinson. On VAR is Simon Hooper, and his assistant is Simon King. Now, Burnley are a bit of a bogey team for us, as most of the teams are in the Premier League, to be completely honest with you. A very respectful team. I love them. I especially love their home kit this season. It looks absolutely beautiful. Really looks nice. It's 10 times better than the Admiral crap. The Umbro crap that we've got this season. I really don't like the kits, and I've made that well aware of myself, which is one of the reasons why you haven't seen me wear any of the shirts this season, because I haven't bought them apart from the third, and because I had to have something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I really do respect Burnley. They've got a very good manager. I love Sean Dyche. I think he's very good. I know he doesn't please a lot of people, but to be fair to the bloke, he got relegated with Burnley. He came back with them. He's kept them in the Premier League. They got relegated again. He came back with them, kept them again on the Premier League. I've got to admire him for that. You know, as a man who's really looking to try and improve the squad all the time, and every single summer he's been told, especially this summer just gone, and probably now in the January transfer window as well, that he hasn't got much money to spend. So he's in a really frustrating position as far as Dyche is concerned. But he's doing a fantastic job at Burnley. He really genuinely is. But our last 6 records with them, we've won 1, drawn 1 and lost 4. So again, as I said, they are a very difficult team for us, and always have been, especially bearing in mind we are technically without a striker as it stands at the moment. Dyche has set up Burnley to be a 4-4-2 or 4-4-1-1 formation so far this season, and it's working for him. Not brilliantly, but it is working for him. Now, last time out, Burnley played Man United, and they ended up losing due to a very deflective Pogba goal. I'll say very deflective. It took a deflection, let's be honest. It took a deflection and went straight through the keeper's legs towards the end. And there was a lot of controversies in the first half of that game. You know, as we all know, you know, VAR made the right decisions. And all right, I think Kevin Friend was a little bit lenient with his yellow card, but at the same point, you know, it just shows what the good tool that VAR is. I don't agree. I've never agreed with dangerous play in this regards, because if you're running at a player and you get the ball as the player did, which is why he got yellowed, but you can't just whip your foot back in the space of half a second. It's not dangerous play. It's the momentum that's taken him into that, and that's the difference. That's the difference. You know, and that, as I say, but anyway. That's but Burnley. I think Burnley can feel a little bit dejected from that game in general. You know, we all know that Gary Neville wasn't very biased. Was quite biased, I should say, with his commentary for that game. And he's since come out and apologised. He hasn't responded to the tweet that I sent him saying there's an absolute disgrace that him and his commentator were laughing and joking about Pogba's celebration, especially bearing in mind, you know, we can't touch anybody as it stands at the moment because of COVID, and yet the players are able to do with it, and the pundits are laughing. So Anyway, PremierInjuries.com shows Dunn is suffering with a knock and Peacock Farrell is out with an illness. They're both 25% chance of returning for this game, and Taylor is out with a hamstring injury, which is currently his 50% chance. So, doesn't Taylor? Yes, I can. It makes Burnley weakened a little bit, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference. That they are. But I've just got nothing but praise for Sean Dyson, what he's done at Burnley. I really have. And then we've lost some subscribers recently, so please let me know why you are unsubscribing. We're tinkering over the edge of 1730. 2 weeks ago we were tinkering over the edge of 1740, so there's a lot of people that have left recently, and that's fine. I haven't got an issue with it, but I just really genuinely want you guys to let me know why you're unsubscribing. I know my channel's not for everybody because I don't say the same rhetoric that a lot of other channels are saying, and not just you, West Ham, I'm saying in general, football channels all seem to be saying the same thing, but this is a personal channel for me and I give my opinions on things, but it'd be great to have your feedback, and so I can improve the channel and get you guys back, to be honest with you, and try and get to 2,000, because this channel's been running for 2.5 years now. I've put a lot of effort into it, as you guys know, for those that have been watching consistently over the last 18 months to 2 years. And it'd be nice to have some more support. We've got a lovely community as always with you guys, but it'd be nice to try and get to at least 2,000 and get this channel being widespread, shall we say. So if you are enjoying what I'm doing and you were previously subscribed but you're changing your mind, or that you haven't subscribed, then by all means please do hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, so we get to know when new content is going up. And it'd be nice to try and get a bigger community in here, because a lot of people are coming in but just not respecting what other people are saying, for one, including myself. There's a lot of disrespect I've seen from what people have been saying to me. I'm fine to have an argument with somebody as long as it's respectful, and as long as the fact that the person that is having an argument with me is respecting the fact that I'm talking of my opinion. Doesn't make me right, doesn't make you wrong, doesn't make you right, doesn't make me wrong. It's a battle of opinions, which football always is, but social media is getting worse for that at the moment. It really, really is. And YouTube is social media. I don't care what anybody says. YouTube is social media. Now, turning to West Ham. Now, we obviously beat Everton 1-0 in a very, very nervy game. Rode our luck once again, but a great goal from Souček for that header at Goodison. It's been a while since we last won at Everton. Well, I think what was it? I think it was the last game at the last season at the Bowling, if I remember right. So it's been a while. 5-6 years. It was good to have that result on New Year's Day. Great start to the new year for us all. I think we've been very, very lucky with some of the results. Great to have clean sheets again, and obviously in the FA Cup against Stockport on Monday night as well. Great to have 3 clean sheets, 3 appearances for Dawson, and a goal in the FA Cup. Really proving everybody wrong. Really proving everybody wrong, as we spoke about on Wednesday in the live chat. The live weekly chat, I should say. Now, Issa Diop has returned to training after having a niggle for the last few weeks, but which apparently has kept him out. But PremierInjuries.com is showing that as of the time of this recording, he has 50% chance of returning. So I can't really see him coming back, especially bearing in mind how well Ogbonna and Dawson are linking up with each other. Fredericks is 25% chance of returning from his injury. Fabianski is 75% chance. So there is a good chance that he may be in the squad rather than the starting 11 on Saturday, and we'll never know. We'll have to obviously wait and see what happens with David Moyes. Balbuena is ruled out because he's been isolating due to COVID, and Masuaku is still recovering from surgery. So it's not good that we've had 2 defenders since the start of the season having to self-isolate due to COVID. I mean, you guys know my thoughts on the fact of what's going on there. Again, we talked about it on Wednesday night. So just turning to the penultimate part of the video now, let's talk about the starting 11. Now, this is my starting 11 if Fabianski isn't fit enough for the starting 11. Randolph in goal, with a back 4 of Soufal, Dawson, Ogbonna and Creswell. Souček and Rice as the holding midfielders. Bowen, Fornals, Benrahma in the midfield itself, with Antonio up front. So guys, thank you very much for your time. As I said, if you're new around here and you're enjoying the conversation, or you've just been watching for a while and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. If you like this video, please drop a like. Put your comments in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you agree with my starting 11. I know it's a little bit ad hoc. It took me a little bit of a while to try and figure a few things out, bearing in mind who's available and who's played and all this sort of stuff, as it always is. But let me know your starting 11. Let me know your predictions as well. I genuinely think this is going to be the game where we come unstuck, especially bearing in mind at the time of this recording we don't have a striker. And it doesn't look like anything's coming in before the Saturday as well either, for that matter. So, as I said, thank you very much for your time. Look after yourselves. And if you want to watch this, because this video will be live on the Patreon account on Thursday evening, and this video will be live on YouTube on Friday evening after the Fantasy League Roundup video live stream. So if you want to watch these videos in advance, then by all means, please do consider supporting the channel on Patreon. Choose one of the 3 tiers. They're better for you than the tiers we've previously had from the government, that's for sure. But in the meantime, guys, look after yourselves, take care, and I hope to see you very soon. All the best.